today who say this impacts safety and the local economy.
A typical day in Cleveland. Motorists driving on the Innerbelt Bridge feeling the congestion in and out of the city. A scenario drivers may now have to cope with for another 11 years after the Ohio Department of Transportation announced funding for a second Innerbelt Bridge simply doesn't exist.
This is devastating.
Much of the Innerbelt Bridge runs through Cleveland Councilman Jeffrey Johnson's ward. ODOT reports funding for road projects is $1.7 billion less than it projected, meaning construction on a second Innerbelt Bridge won't likely get started until 2023. Cleveland council members like Johnson are now thinking about filing a lawsuit against the state of Ohio, saying the delay creates a serious safety issue.
We saw what happened in Minneapolis, Minnesota. And that bridge is just old, and it needs to be replaced. And we need to loosen up the congestion on the bridge, the weight on the bridge. And for us to delay it even more puts our people at risk.
Your direct message to Governor Kasich about this?
We need our bridge.
State Representative Bill Patman is organizing the Northeast Ohio delegation to fight the ODOT bridge delay in Columbus. ODOT told News Channel 5 postponing the 2014 start date for a second Innerbelt Bridge was partially caused by flat gas tax revenues and an increase in construction costs. ODOT pledged to help find other funding sources, but Representative Patman says a delay of any kind would put undue strain on the first bridge currently being built.
Then we have actually a lesser of a lifespan of the new bridge that we just built. The whole idea was for us to have a long-term egress into downtown and out of Cleveland.
And that was Joe Paganakis reporting ODOT is expected to finalize its decision on delaying the second Innerbelt Bridge this spring. News Channel 5 will continue to follow this developing story. Coming up on News Channel 5 at 6, how a bridge delay will affect downtown businesses. You know, our Facebook friends are talking about this Innerbelt story. We asked, when do you think the bridge will finally be completed? To join the conversation, find us at facebook.com/WEWS5. You can also read more on newsnet5.com.